Let's do this. Hey, yeah. I was actually looking for the Superman theme song. I don't know if you guys know this. I know Eric knows this, but there was a Broadway play in the 1970s. It's a bird, it's plane, it's Superman. And I thought anytime I want to do a Superman thing like this or something, it would be nice to have the crash bam song, you know, while he's fighting all the bad guys, just to open the show. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I thought about it maybe like 7 or 8 minutes before we started. So I don't know, maybe next time, maybe next time. Hey kids, it is Christmas. We are still doing Christmas covers. And tonight is Superman, because Jay would not shut the heck up about it. Seriously. So I figure, okay, let's get Superman out of the way so he can calm down here. I hope that I've included whatever cover that he's excited about talking about, because otherwise, all righty. Anyway, we're doing 13 covers. Why? Because that's how many Batman. Yeah, there you go. We did 13 Batman. So actually, I think we're doing 14. So one more. Why not? He's first.
Because we hate you.
First. Alrighty. And you know what? Screw it. Let's just get this thing going. Let me share the screen profile thing. Hey, just in time. Just in time. All right. We have an RDV in the house. Okay, but it needs to be.
Is it Amy joining us tonight?
She's busy right now. She'll join us when she joins. You were there.
I cut out before she said what she was going to say.
Oh, you basically said quiet, Jamie, and left.
Okay, and here we go. Let's get this thing going. And Eric, you can start us off. And this one you have to look at to find the Christmas, by the way. But this is Adventures of Superman, issue number 462.
462.
Entitled Homeless for the Holidays.
Well, this cover's full of holiday cheer.
I know, right?
Instant noodles.
That's right. Cheer and noodles. And bad bugs. I'm going to give this a 9.
All right. And how about you, Pixel?
I mean, it's drawn well. You see Santa's head back there, and the title goes ahead and tells you what it is. It's definitely not going to be a cheerful one, or at least from the looks of it. But
I disagree.
Well, okay, it might end cheerfully, but it's still a sad subject. Okay. Still a fine cover. Everything's drawn well. Oh my gosh, I remember this story now. Never mind.
Yeah, I gotta post it later.
I'm gonna go 8.
Alrighty, and how about you, RDV?
Well, I want to agree with in this guy is saying, "You left the girl hanging, you bastard." That's directed at Palpatine there, Pixel, whatever you prefer. You know, it's not hard to find the Christmas cheer in this. You got Santa Claus out there. You got the Christmas tree. You got some cereal. She's got a lot of cool stuff in there. Yeah, look at it. It's Christmas cereal.
Christmas.
Honestly, what's life was like your life was in the closet, right? At those 2 years. But anyway, I'm gonna go 10 with this. It's drawn well. I mean, we all wish that we could like live where we work, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want to destroy
I do, by the way.
I want to obliterate you. I wish I was the key and you were the Justice League, and I am spread your atoms across the realm.
But wait, good sir, you didn't say which America.
Okay, look, this cover tells a story, and it tells it well, actually. And it says right there, homeless for the holidays. We understand this is. We know what's going to happen. You know, Superman's going to help her out, and by the end of the issue, all is well. But and I think this sells the beginning of the story very well. I mean, and yes, there are Christmas elements with the Christmas balls. and it's green because she's in the dark but watching TV. So what you're getting is the colors from the TV. And you don't want it to be a colorful cover when it's trying to sell the fact that she right now is in squalor. So they have it a pallid green there. I think it really does what it does well. I'm giving it a 9.
Anybody else waiting for E to turn and say, "Quiet, cat"? Irony.
I want that cat gone so much, but it's Gail's cat now, it seems like. Okay, so Jay, Joe, and Ethereal are saying 7.
Wait until she finds 2 more.
And then we see an 8 from In a Disguise. Nice cover, sad story. And we have, speaking of sad comics, I just finished Heroes for Hunger. It was great. Yeah, it's really good. Both of them were, the Marvel and the DC.
How's it going there, little Rhaegar?
5 cover does nothing for me, says Michael Taylor. All right. And we have, let's see, did you have interest comic? Vintage Superman 462. This is a poignant cover. It tells a story. There's Christmas in the Santa head, Christmas tree. Score a homeless 10. All righty. Did it do 5 from Rhaegar, and one slick dude says 7. All right. 5 and a 7. All right. Let me get the stop.
You know, I'm surprised that Jay isn't here.
Yeah, that we didn't get a J grade on
at least on panel. Yeah, I guess he is there, leaving a 7.
Oh yeah, okay. There you are. Let's see. What we got here is 2 5s taking out the 10s, and then we have 4 7s taking out the 9s and the 8s, and this is a 7, ladies and gentlemen. Starting out good. Not great, but we are still starting out good.
Good.
It's good.
Good.
Good. All righty. Boom. And we go to Pixel.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
No kidding.
Superman number 165.
If only Jay was here, though. I can't find him.
Okay. Why? Okay, his eyes are closed. That's what they are. So
Look at the artist says.
It looks like he's going, oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, those eyes. They look like arrow.
It is kind of weird
very
that hers are
cartoony.
big cat-like and anime-ish, but and his are kind of squinty.
It's like it's what Ed McGuinness draws like this. They're all like that.
It's cutesy. It's not a bad cover. I'm gonna go good. 7.
If
Alrighty.
Superman was a Muppet, I want Ed McGuinness to draw it.
That's fair because he almost looks Muppetish there.
What about you, RDV?
Well, there's Holiday Cheer. Look, kids, there's even Kyle Rayner in there.
I want some eggnog now. Anyway.
And Wally West, because Flash is dead. Yeah, I've always thought this cover was kind of weird because of his face, but that's how Ed McGuinness draws everything. So I kind of ignore the giant fingers and thumb.
Yeah.
But looking behind it though, you got that awesome logo, you got the tag, and you get the Christmas tree, the snowing outside. I'm going 9 with this.
Alrighty. How about you, Eric?
I can't slap Pixel for you. Only Pixel can slap Pixel.
I'm gonna go 6. I just don't like Ed McGuinness.
Public Enemies is one of the worst animated movies too.
Wow. Disagree with that. Actually, I don't know. There's so many that
that's what
going to be. If you cut it down the middle and say these are the bad ones and these are the good ones based on or your top list and your bottom list, you might actually get some good ones on your bottom list.
Well, you remember which one Public Enemies what they were drawn with? They looked like giant super muscle guys.
But the thing is, it was a good movie. But in your defense, you said badly animated. Not that it was a bad movie by the writing, just you didn't like the way it looked. Okay, so personally, this is an enjoyable cover. I think it's a good cover. It's a strong cover. It's not a great cover. I'm going to agree with that. Oh, no, I guess not. Nobody gave it an 8. That's where I'm going. All right, 8. Let's go to the chat where Jay says 10, Austin says 9, Rhaegar says 10, and One Slick says 8. Ethereal says 9. So we've got 8, 2 9s, 2 10s. 8, 2 9s, and 2 10s. And then we have a 7. Not going to say what Superman's doing. Family-friendly show, says In a
What?
Disguise. Alrighty, that is a 7. And then Joe says 8. And let's see, have you not seen the Golden Age Fleischer series? Yes. That's how they drew strong guys with lines. Let's see. I second Jay's comment. That's not a grade, though, Austin. He gave it a 9. All right. Let's see. Michael Taylor says 6 in a disguise. Oh, no, that's a question mark. All right. So we got a 6. And let's see. Soups better be careful. That one ball is obviously Plastic Man. Hey, okay. Superman 165, an adorable cover with the JLA on the Christmas balls. This sells the holiday and the book to its target audience. Stylization works for cheerful cover. Score super 10. Alrighty. And Austin has great taste, says Jay. And it's all in his mouth. Alrighty. Anyway, guys, let's get the stop here. And what we got going on is 2 6s taking out 2 of those 3 10s, 2 7s takes out the last of those 10s and 1 of the 3 9s, and then 3 8s come in and wipe out the other 2 9 with 1 8 standing. All right, here we go.
Jay is not liking this. So they got Pixel giving a little score, and then he got Breen. He's like, wants me to slap both you guys. So,
well, so far there have been some episodes where we're like 10s right out the gate. This is a 7 and it is an 8 so far.
Well, I'll answer that, Austin. Everybody looks like if you watched a Lego movie and they came to life, that's what they look like. Ed McGuinness.
Okay. You're saying that everything is awesome?
No, everybody
everything
looks like
is awesome.
When you're part of the team.
Alrighty.
When you're part of a team.
Everything
is awesome. Oh.
You have Superman, Man of Steel 109.
I'm curious to see what the ranking is for Breen in this one. So who's going to?
You.
Oh. Yeah, I'm giving this a 6. Look at Superman's face.
Okay. Pixel. Oh, no. Eric, what do you say?
I was leaning towards a 6 myself. Yeah, because the first thing I zeroed in on is that face.
That face, that horrible face.
I mean,
alrighty. Pixel.
Everything but Superman's great.
Listen, I'm sorry. Here's the problem. All those faces in the Christmas ornaments are purposefully warped. Why is his warped? This is a 5.
Alrighty.
It looks like he's dehydrated.
Yeah, we're all thinking it.
Oh, to Amy and Melissa.
Amy and Melissa, what do you say about this particular cover?
We're all thinking it. Amy and Melissa, bring it home. What kind of face does Superman have on this cover?
Oh no! What happened?
And then look at his hand. Look at his hands.
Oh!
Those aren't pixel
no.
fingers. Those are monster fingers.
I'm looking for the Rosmo name on the cover, but I do not see it.
Rosmo draws better.
Yeah. Okay. I like the colors.
That face.
What were they doing with his mouth shape? That's so weird.
He's the Gipper.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I guess the layout's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think. Well, fisheye lenses are kind of hard to draw, and I think a lot of times people think more about having something look obviously deformed than looking deformed in the right direction, which is kind of a ridiculous thing to try and draw anyway. It's if they're going for unsettling, then they did really well.
I think they were.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not exactly holly jolly Yuletide, but the colors are nice and the layout's pretty good. Who's the purple lady behind Superman? Do we know? Okay.
I don't think it's Mama.
I'm kidding.
Not sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll give this a 6, maybe. The colors are
Okay.
nice.
Is
And
Melissa
that's a
with you?
pretty good drawing of the little metal thing that ornaments are attached to.
Yeah.
Great fish hooks. Melissa, what do you think?
Let's see. I think I'll give it a 7.
All righty. And wow. Okay. Christmas tree is the best thing on here. That and the fish hooks. I
and
do like the warping of the faces, but why is somebody saying that's Maxima? Why is Maxima looking okay and Superman is looking so horribly Riley Rosmosh? It's just, it is. I mean, and he's the focal point, which is unfortunate. I mean, I would rather them get rid of Superman and make him one of the ornaments, and you have Maxima as the focal point. As far as this is concerned, it is a 5 for me. It is not good. By the way, when I thought about doing this, and I was thinking, oh wow, there's going to be a lot of Superman. There's going to be. Eric said, yeah, no, there isn't, and he's right. I mean, there are just not a lot of Superman covers out there. Alrighty, and Rhaegar says, oh well, nope, I got to go to the chat. I was about to drop this. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. One Slick Dude says 6. Superman's face is a mess. Jay Lucian says 9. Alrighty, so we got a 6 and a 9. And then Austin says, I would rate it a 7, but then I saw Superman and thought, what's wrong with your face, man?
Really?
Giving it a 6. And then we have a 5 for Michael Taylor. Alrighty, and a 7. And that was from Men in Disguise. Superman's face is bad, but the rest of the cover's good. One Slick says 6 again. Superman's face is a mess. 7 from Joe, and you're a 5, says Jay. Alrighty, so we get another 7. And let's see. Varum is just doing a whole bunch of signs. Ethereal Dragon gives it a 5. And Maranya is there. You know what I was about to ask? Where's Maranya? I've actually read a comment from her. I am not doing well, ladies and gentlemen. All righty, a 5. Here we go from Ethereal. And Maranya is giving it a 7. And she says, Superman 109, this is a horror cover. Masquerading as a Christmas cover. Good. Definitely not great. The score on this cover is a 7. All righty.
I mean, it's a lot of things kind of work, but oh my gosh, if you're going to pick one thing to, mess up on, don't let it be the face.
I just want to hear Derby. A steakhouse and you order a steak dinner and the corn is great, the mashed potatoes are great, gravy's great, and that steak is overcooked shit, you're not going to say it's a great restaurant.
Derby.
And on this cover, the steak is shit. Okay. Undead says 4. Melissa is my favorite. Lester. Damn. What?
Oh, goodness.
I mean, on one hand, nice. On the other hand, mean. What the hell? Really? I say I'll let them fight out who's my favorite. Go.
So my favorite is their folks because they gave us both of them.
There you go. All righty. Rhaegar says 10.
I still got it.
And then let's see. Superman doesn't look jolly. 5 from Desert Rose. Alrighty, and I think they gave him a horror face because he's seeing other lives he did not know existed. It's The Wonderful Life. Wait to suits trap his villains. Nope, I guess it's A Wonderful Life. Vroom says 9. Alrighty, and let's see. You will bow down to me, Jor-El. You and one day your heirs. Alrighty, I in all honesty, I thought he was saying ass, but in an English accent for longer than I care to admit. Alrighty, MK says 9. All right, and if you have a last minute vote, just plop that in there. But for now, we have 1 5 taking out that 110. We have 5 5s taking out those 3 9s and 2 of the 5 8s. And then we have 5 7s knocking out the rest. So there we go. Okay. Another 7, ladies and gentlemen. Superman. not doing it tonight, is he? He's just messing the bed here as far as cut. Well, that's not true. 7 is good.
Yes.
We're just so used to
Yeah.
10 bombing that
Right.
we're on a decent run. Okay, we're gonna give this next one to Melissa and Amy, and you know what? This one's gonna get some good grades from the panel. Ready? Let's see. Go for DC Comics Presents 67. And Amy and Melissa, you're going to start us off, and boom.
Oh,
Hey, I recognize
I
this one.
recognize this. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh
That's
my
probably one of the
gosh.
most wholesome drawings of Superman.
Even is his name Toyman?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really great drawing, even of Toyman. Look at how happy Superman looks. He's so like he's got like that cheerful like greeting card kind of Superman thing going on, and Toyman even looks like it's super threatening, but totally not really.
Mhm.
It's so cute. I love this. Yeah, no, this is a 10.
Alrighty, and Melissa.
It's precious. It's definitely precious. It's a really well done Superman drawing.
Yeah.
The face and the pose, and it is just adorable to look at. I like it a whole lot. I give it a 10.
Alrighty. And let's see, we've got Eric.
Yesterday, Ron Mars tweeted something that he took a break from his TDS to tweet something I actually agreed with.
Oh,
He
nice.
said he can't understand why, when they list best Superman artists, why very few people include Jose Luis Garcia Lopez.
It's ridiculous.
Right?
Yes, stop clocking all that.
Yeah.
But this is a 10.
Mhm.
And I do know, however, one list that two guys gave Jose a good talking about.
Yeah, but they're overrated.
Yeah, I hear that. Just fat old men. Yeah.
Yeah.
By all
Fat
means,
old men.
guys, if you haven't seen it yet, the Superman videos on this channel, please check those out.
That's right. He's topless in the video.
That mostly. I actually can. Yeah. Anyway. Alrighty. So Pixel, what do you say?
Finally a 10.
I know, right?
God.
Gosh, this is good. The longer
It's
you
such a good one. Look, you have Santa, he's flying in. You have Toyman with his army of toys, and Superman helping Santa. What more do you want? This is great. 10.
It is. It's fantastic. And the longer you look at it, the better it gets. Like the more the details, it's such a great piece.
Okay. RDV. Hello? He's muted. He's probably talking all about it right now. He's like, no, and it's all passionate. And when he turns on his microphone again, it'll be like 10. All right. But since he's not here, I hope everything is actually okay. Jokes
Yeah,
aside.
absolutely.
I'll give my 2 cents, and I absolutely agree with what you just said. It's not just the Toyman, Superman. He's carrying Santa's bag or one of them anyway, because there's one on Santa's sleigh. You then look at the town and the cars and the trees in the background and the hills, how much detail's involved in that, the toys themselves, Santa and the elves around the sleigh, the package that's fallen off. You're right. There is so much detail in this, and everything comes together perfectly, and it tells a story. One thing I think is really kind of neat about this is the Toyman is there to ambush Santa. Santa's ready to land.
That's right.
And by the smile on Superman's face, even he has no idea the Toyman's there. It's so there you go.
Boy, is he
Danger
ever-
ensues, ladies and gentlemen.
I love the arc of the movement for the reindeers, the
Mhm.
way they're
Yeah.
kind of latched together. The scaling, though, from the one furthest away to the foreground, it's not overly exaggerated, but it's correct, and it's a good, gentle turn of movement for the length that's available in it. It seems it looks and feels reasonable.
Okay. RDV, what do you say?
It's awesome. It's a 10.
Okie dokie, that was easy. And let's go to the chat. I can imagine E correcting Zod's speech to be his memory of the line whenever watching the Superman's movie, and Gailey just next to him shaking her head. She does make fun of me watching certain movies, especially if I'm quoting her. God bless her with every musical that she's had to sit through. You get into the car with me, you're just signing up to have a car concert. I have not yet read the Batgirl comic. I might, actually. I was thinking, what can I do to make a review show a little bit different? I mean, there's nothing new under the sun at YouTube, but as soon as I find an angle to go at it, then yeah, I'll review it. Rhaegar is saying 10, so is Jay Lucian and Austin. Joe, Undead Quinn, MK, pretty cool. Toyman is a funny villain. Then we have this cover makes me happy, says Austin. 10 from One Slick saying Superman's about to get run over by a reindeer. Finally, a 10. Cool cover, details and colors. Even Ethereal Dragon is saying 10, but somebody's got to throw a monkey into that wrench. Well, we do have 8 10s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we've got an 8 from In a Disguise. And we have the tilt throws me off. Feels like I'm in a fun house. But they're fun. It's in the name. Fun house. Alrighty. Amy and Melissa are my favorite Lester sisters. Varun says 10. And Maranya says, Superman and Santa Claus, all the elements of a Superman Christmas are here. Man of Steel, Santa, and the Toy Man. Well rendered. Lots of holiday details. Score a ho, 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 ho.
You're on a slanted roof.
In a Disguise, that's a Dutch angle, which is used to suggest something off evil is happening. Ice Tops, hello, everyone. He says, and I say hello to Ice Tops. 8 from him, and Desert Rose says 9. I like it, but it's not my favorite. I believe my favorite will still be coming up. Mine too. Mine too. All right, so we've got an 8. We've got a 9 as well. All righty, kids, moving on down. Let's see what we've got. Okay, let me get the stop here. And if you do have a late vote, just let me know, please.
Hey, Pixel.
What
Yeah.
we got
Did you notice
here
that
is a
has-
7 and 8, a 9 going up against 16 10s.
Did you notice that Santa Claus gives everyone else a credit before him?
Wow. You know what?
He's a nice guy. That's good.
He is. He is.
Is it alphabetical? No, it's reverse alphabetical.
Yeah.
And Wilmer Rivera comes in and says, yep, that's a 10. So it's actually 17 10, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
We like this cover. We like the cover. All righty, I guess it's my turn. And what do I get today? All righty, in that, what was
A
that?
new car.
A new car. I don't know what the theme song to Price Right is. All right, we are going to do Superman, number 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27.
Wait, 369? Oh my god.
All righty, kid. Man and a woman had a little baby. And here is Superman 369. We've got the parasite knocking Superman into a Christmas tree. I'm assuming it's kind of Rockefeller because there's an ice skating rink next to it. We've got the news cameras already showed up. And a hot dog vendor hoping to get some sales out of people watching the fight. I mean, hey, he knocked him in the face, but we are definitely getting a crotch shot from Superman here, aren't we? It's a little bit of a come down from the last one, I think. Not horrible, but I am going to give this one an 8. What says you, Eric?
9.
All righty. And Pixel.
Very exciting. Very cool. Right into the tree. I'm going to go 9 as well.
All right. And RDV.
10, because Parasite's got Superman's powers, and that's why he's doing the Superman pose with the knee up.
Okay. And ladies, what says you?
Well, I mean, you're right. It's certainly not as, oh my gosh, amazing as the last one,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not bad.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's I guess an 8.
Solid 8.
Yeah.
A solid 8 from both of the Lester sisters, it sounded like.
Alright.
All right. And let's get to the chat. And they are saying, Jay is saying a 10. Alrighty. And Rhaegar saying Angleton. Everybody knows the theme song to The Price is Right. It goes like this. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. All right, Joe says 7, Rhaegar says 10, and One Slick says 9. All right, 7, 9, and 10. Dun 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 dun.
Wrong one.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, best Italian ice I had was in New York City, says Leon. I actually asked Gail, can you actually make snow cones out of real snow? And she says, yeah. So next time we have a deep snow, I'm going to try that. I hear the yellow is particularly
I
flavorful.
was gonna say
9 for. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say when you have to pick out the actual like pine needles out of the snow, so it's great. The dirt.
Well, no, that's why I said a deep snow, so I could just scrape off the top. All right, so 9 from Ice Tops, 9 from Leon. We've got a 10 from Michael saying super cool cover, colors and details, good. 10, so that's 2 9s and a 10. We've got 2 8s from Undead Quinn and Wilmer. In a Disguise is even jumping in that 8 line with a good cover and lots of action. And Desert Rose says 9, lots of action. And Ethereal, 7. So we've got 1 7, 3 8s, and 3 9s. Alrighty, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And Maranya is saying Superman 369. Wow. Holiday battle with a lot of details to set the scene and theme, flying ornaments, and score a Parasite 10. Or Parasitic 10. Alrighty, I was going to say they look flat, but really it's just Parasite. The angle Superman smashing into the tree is more of an angle away, mismatching the straight left to right angle Parasite has. Give it an 8. And let's see, what makes Italian ice Italian? It's from Italia. Alrighty then, let's get that stopped. And
I always thought it was Russian.
All right.
Because when you find the vodka in the middle.
So we have 2 7s trying to take down 4 10s, not doing it. So it's going to need the help from those 7 8s. And that knocks down 2 of the last 2 10s. And then 5 of those 6 9s, leaving 1 9 standing, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we haven't had a 9 yet. So this is the first 9 of the night. And ready?
9.
Let's move it on up. And let's see. It is Eric's turn again to lead us off, and he is going to start us off on one of the first the first golden age of the night. Action Comics 117. There we go. And here is the book. There.
Wow. I'm not. That's a busy chimney. Yeah. Oh, the mind reels. I mean, the cover I think is a 10, but this is a strange one, but it's very well done, and the look on little Timmy's face.
That's little pixel fingers right there with the dark hair.
Does he have a marker?
Social service is going to have a field day with this.
How many people do you expect to come down a chimney?
Well, you got Santa. Santa's there, and the kids are awake. playing with the toys that he just left. Mom and Dad
Yeah.
is completely left out of this.
Exactly. Where are Mom and Dad?
There's only 2 stockings.
Upstairs making a third child.
There's only 2 stockings. Yeah. Alrighty. So what do you say, Pixel?
This is a fine cover. Despite the children.
Creepy undertones.
Yeah. Santa comes out. Superman comes out. And children, yeah. It's fun.
Here
It's
comes
fine.
Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
Let's go 7.
Superman, did you start that forest fire like I asked?
No.
RDV.
So is this back when Ronald Reagan was an actor?
Uh,
It looks like the Gipper. It's Superman.
You know, he probably could have done that.
Wow. Yeah. He came down the tree for what reason? Then maybe to say hello, kids. And you're like, welcome back, Superman. You've been here every night.
And Santa's still decorating the tree. Like it wasn't decorated?
Maybe that isn't the real Santa Claus. Maybe that's a con man.
Uh-oh. And Superman better stop him.
But I just noticed I'm so poor than the kids that live in this house. Look at the size of that fireplace.
Is it a door?
It's a 10. But look at the size of that
Alrighty.
fireplace. If a fat man can go down it, and then you have a Superman goes on it.
That's a big fireplace.
What do the Lesters think?
Do fireplaces get drafty? Like, can cold breezes come through a fireplace, or is it because
That's why you usually have a fire going, you know.
Oh, okay. So you leave
And
the fire
also,
on.
can't you close the flue
Yeah.
so the
Yeah.
wind
Keep,
doesn't
keep
go
birds
down?
out.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it does have like a little a window or something that goes in.
But-
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, because if it rained, then the water would probably come through.
The problem is that
yeah.
birds can still get in there
Mm.
because they
Okay.
still sleep. We've had one happen to us.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well,
That's-
I'm not sorry. It was before I was born, but I mean, the bird thought it was warm, and he got sick off the fumes and died and fell in.
Oh.
I feel sorry for my dad. My dad had to climb up and get it out of there.
How did it sound falling down the chimney?
I don't know, but it probably said "Caw!" What we mean like Raven? Oh, sorry.
So what do you score this, Bank? Oh,
we're
no,
on
the
Lesters.
Lesters. That's who I'm on. Lesters, what do y'all score this?
I do think it's interesting, but it's also a little strange. So if it is cool, I think I have to give it at least a 9 though, because
All
the
right.
things about it that went right are very cool, but the things that are making me go,
Oh my
huh,
gosh.
are really, huh?
So the girl dropped the doll when she saw Superman.
Whoa,
Amy.
does that? Like, are they surprised to see someone come through the chimney? If
Wouldn't
Santa
you?
just
I mean, Santa's
Oh,
already
They
there.
appear to be pretty used to it by
It's like,
now.
who gets presents to Santa on Christmas Eve?
Melissa,
Santa.
what do you
He's
think?
decorating.
This one?
He's decorating his own Christmas tree, and down comes Superman, literally, and just blew the minds of his grandkids.
There you go. So, what do you think?
9.
All right. I'm going to go 8. I think it's a perfectly serviceable cover. It's not the best of the golden age, as you'll see later. Some of the more simpler covers are better. This one looks like there's no windows or doors in this room, and the only access is to the chimney. And yeah, I think Superman or Santa Claus are trying to raise 2 kids together. This is, it looks fine, but if you look at it a little bit too long, it just falls apart a little bit. All right, let's check out the chat here. And we've got a 10 from Jay, a 4 from Rhaegar, an 8 from In a Disguise and Ice Tops. And let's see, so it's 4, 2 8s, and a 10. 4, 2 8s, and a 10. And then let's see, 7 from Undead Quinn. Joe says 9, Leon says 6, and Desert Rose says 8. So it's a 6, 7, 8, and 9. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's see. Action Comics 117 says Maranya. Superman trying to upstage Santa Claus. All the holiday details are there. Golden Age goofiness personified for Christmas. Score a Super Santa 10. Alrighty. And then we have CPS, someone call. Wilmer says 10 as well. And then we have Super 9, cool cover and color, says Michael Taylor. Let's see, February 1948, so close enough to the 50, says In a Disguise. 9, can't put my finger on it, but something is off with this perspective. Alrighty, and then we have 10 from MK. Superman also looks like he's working out. The little boy looks like Zack. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Let's see, that's a 10, and 7 from Ethereal. And let's see who has yellow walls, though, says In a Disguise. And 10 from Austin. There's nothing wrong with this cover. And Great Googly Moogly, hello, my love. How are you doing? Is giving this a 9.
Anybody who's trying to Green Lantern proof the place would probably have yellow walls.
All right, and Patrick Sargent gives us 7. Hello to Patrick Sargent as well. Hey, Ash, how's it going over there? Are you guys coming over for Christmas? Say yes. E claiming Santa and Superman. Yes. Yes, I am. Come on, E, give the architects of the house some credit. I think the architects were Santa and Superman. That's all I'm saying. Some weird things going on. All righty, kids, let's find out where we are landing with this one. STP. Alrighty. And let's see, we've got 1 6 taking out one of those 7 10s. We've got 3 7s, and that went from 6 to 3. Now we have 4 8s trying to take out the 10s, taking out all 3 of them, plus 1 9, leaving 5 9s left. And there we go. All right, that's where this one lands, into the 9s. Boing. All right. And let's see. Next up is Pixel again.
Hi, I'm
Alrighty.
Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
You don't say. Oh wait, you do.
I did.
Okay, this one is a bit weird. It's the issue before this one, I think. No, yes, I think it is. Yeah, okay. It's Action Comics 116.
Okay.
All right. And the weird thing about this is you've got a lot of detail on this one, but the one before it is just colors and snowmen.
Oh. Well,
What?
this one is very simple. It's very, it's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
I am very conflicted.
I know.
I think it's too simple in a way. I almost wish it was Super Snowman and Frosty fighting in the woods or somewhere rather than the stripes, which would have required a little more. But it's fun. It's cute. I'm gonna go 7. It's good. And
It is Superman versus the Monopoly guy.
Yep.
It's Frosty. Excuse you.
Frosty didn't have a monocle.
It's Sir Frosty. Excuse me.
Okay.
How do you do Monopoly?
RDV, what do you say? Or Lester's, what do you say?
That's something else. That's one of those things. It's either like a 2 or a 10. It's either brilliant or what?
What? It depends on your reaction, how much you enjoy what.
Exactly.
It almost feels meme-ish.
Yeah, that's true. I could see a lot of captions on that. I guess knee-jerk reaction, a 7. It's bizarre, and that makes it kind of fun, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be feeling here. Who's Wolfingham?
It's Wimpy versus Superman.
Oh, okay.
I think I give it a 7 too.
All right. And Eric.
I'm still trying to decide if it's the 2 or the 10. Well, it's not Christmas at all.
No.
So I mean, it's just winter.
It's winter.
And I kind of want to know what happened to his hands.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I want to know what. Yeah, I want to know what William Frawley did to piss off Santa or Superman. I mean, I'm gonna say 8. I really can't just. Yeah, I think it's better than the low end of it, but I can't really go any higher.
All righty. And let's see, Pixel started.
I already gave it a ranking.
RDV, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm gonna go with 9. I'm liking this.
All right.
Nice.
I don't even care if it's Christmas. It's a cool cover. I'm looking. I've never seen it before.
I messed up on this one. I included a winter one. We could have had a 13, same as the Batman. But hey, it's here. It's now. And yeah.
You put a top hat on you and a monocle. You're saying that's us punching you for giving us a bad cover?
It's
Basically.
a
Well, it's not. No. I just I saw that as green as I was loading it up, and now that it popped up a little larger, it's blue.
I like the blue and the red, on this cover. It's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of Red Sun.
Alrighty. But I'll tell you what really stands out for me. Those figures, they actually look like they're popping off the page. They look a little bit 3D-ish. And I dig on that. We get images like that with early CGI. I mean, it is done. I think it's done very well considering it's just done by shading, Yeah, I'm giving this a 9 as well.
Is it Superman versus Frosty the Snowman? And they both need that hat to survive?
There you go, yeah. Alrighty, so Jay doesn't like this at all, giving it a 4. Great Googly is saying 5, and then Rhaegar saying 10, and Undead's Quinn is saying 5. Although I did notice that Rhaegar has not scored anything less than a 10, so I think he's trolling us. So, alrighty, so we got a 4, 2 5s, and a 10, and Desert Rose says 4. So we've got 2 4s, 2 5s, and a 10. One Slick says 6. So we have 2 4s, 2 5s, 6, and a 10. And then Austin says 10. So we've got 2 4s, 2 5s, a 6, and 2 10s. And then Leon says 6. So we have 2 4s, 2 5s, 2 6, 2 10s. All righty. 2 4s, 1, 2, 2 5s, 2 6s, and 2 10s. Let's go to Ollie Pong. I give this an IGN 7. You'll love it. Alrighty, and let's see what else. iStops gives this a 6. So we got a 6 and a 7 and a 9 from Joe. It's great in its simplicity. So we got a 6, 7, 9. Ethereal says 3. Wow, lowest grade of the night. So it's a 3, 6, 7, 9. And then Wilmer says 6. So it's a 3, 2 6s, 7, and 9. A 3, 2 6s, a 7, and a 9. And then in a disguise 3, the artist wanted to take off quickly for the holidays. Looks like it was drawn on a napkin.
High as the rating you're giving them? What?
Action Comics 116. What the elf? Very simple cover with a Christmas theme, sort of by color. Golden Age goofiness for sure, which pushes up the score to a Super Snowman 10. Alrighty, and got to give it at least a Super 7 because it's Golden Age action, says Michael Taylor. So it gets a 7 from him and Patrick Sargent. What did the poor Monopoly guy do to Superman? His hand's missing. It's weird. I'll go 9. So 2 7s and a 9 at this point. 1, 2, and 9. Alrighty, Mr. Peanut Snowman, says Michael Taylor. Top 10 most obscure covers. The ones that you guys have never heard of. That is a lie. I rated one of the. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought it was a 4. I literally rated the one before this 4. Okay, you know what? I'm off tonight anyway, so I do apologize there, Rhaegar. I take back my accusations. All right, let's get the stop up there. And remember, if you have a late vote, put that on in there. And what we have is 2 3s taking out 2 of those 3 10s, 2 4s knocking out that last 10, and 1 of the 4 9s, 2 6s taking out 2 more of those 9s. Only 1 is left, and here comes 4 7 taking out that, and both of the 8s, and this is a 7. All righty. Yikes, in a way, we've got 3 7s right now and only 1 10. And here we go, the Monopoly guy. And who had that one? That was Pixel, right? Yep, so this goes to... Oh, okay, good. It's another Golden Age, just like this one. And it is Superman, number 93. Alrighty. And RDV, you lead us on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Action Comics, 93. But I'll keep there. Okay.
10? I mean, can you go lower than a 10 on this? It just seems like it's impossible. But don't worry, Pixel will find a way. I mean, life finds a way. Like Pixel.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a 10, though. That's a great cover.
Alrighty. How about you, ladies?
Really
Lester's?
cool.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, this is really cool. I love all these bright colors, and it's a bit abstract. And I don't know why he's throwing a big globe at a Christmas tree on the clouds, but it's fun. I like it. I'll give it a 10.
Alrighty. How about you, Melissa?
Christmas round the world. So that's the theme of the episode. Yeah, it's very abstract. And she kind of interesting ways, just interesting and very, very pretty. So, yeah, 10.
Alrighty. And Eric.
Little people, catch. It's a 10 for the impending homicides.
Alrighty. Pixel, what do you say?
It does look like he's about to kill them all with the giant daily planet.
And he's doing it for YouTube clicks because he's looking at the camera.
For diversity.
Remember to click like. Yeah.
I almost think yellow is the wrong color here.
This is the 40s.
Okay.
No,
They only
it's
had
fantastic.
5 colors.
Yeah.
Actually 4. That's why it's called 4 color. Yeah.
I mean, those are 2 different types of blue right there. But anyway, I like this a lot. There's a lot to enjoy. I'm going to go 9. I'm sorry. I can't go 10 just because it looks like he's about to kill all these.
You know, if you actually gave it a 10, I'd be wondering who took over for you.
I know. I couldn't disappoint.
Nah, this is a decent cover. It really is. And it's got 2 different shades of blue, as Pixel pointed out, and I can't imagine any other cover ever doing that. It's fine. I agree with Pixel, though. It's a 9. Alrighty, let's check out the chat. Leon, Jay, Ashley, Joe, Ice Tops, One Slick, all giving it 10s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next up, Wilmer gives it a 9, but Patrick Sargent doesn't like this at all, giving it a 4 for some reason. Patrick, what's up? All right, then we have a 10 from Austin. Alrighty. Leon saying that the world is actually the Daily Planet. It's that ball on the top of the Daily Planet. Let's see. Super 10, very cool cover and colors. Keeps the golden age coming. Or keep the golden age coming, says Michael Taylor. But the almost skipped Ollie Pong said classic Superman, but the treat proportion. So it's a 9 and a 10. And let's see. Maranya, Action Comics 93, Superman juggles the world. He's got the whole world. throwing it at people. Huge Christmas tree, golden age Christmas done right. Score a Buon Natal 10. And then Rhaegar says 8. Into Disguise says 9, -1 for those people having their Christmas tree up in February, heathens. Okay, so what happens is the date is actually when you pull it off the shelf. So really, this is a November comic. So there you go. All right. I'm that actually guy. All right, so Rhaegar says 8 and 9 from In a Disguise. And 7 from Ethereal. Next up, it's Way Too Basic, says Patrick. Okay. What's so abstract about holding a globe, says Austin. We've got, is this the 40s or the 50s? This is 40s. I would say 40s. It's Action Comics 93.
Yeah, mid 40s.
Yeah. Desert Rose says 9. And let's see. MK says, looks like Soups is aging marbles or bowling with a giant globe, and those people are the pins. Give it a 10. Also, Bruce Springsteen or Bob Dylan. Really? Really? You have to ask that question. Bob Dylan all day, twice on Tuesdays.
Neither.
Desert Rose.
What was the question?
9. Bob Dylan or Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, Springsteen's got my favorite album of all time, but that's an easy Dylan.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, he just has more songs.
Van Halen, screw it. Oh.
And some.
Go
I
lay
used
down,
to
Frank.
say the greatest
I
Bob
will.
Dylan album would be. I used to say the greatest Bob Dylan album would be everybody else doing his songs, but no, if you listen, it's his delivery. I know he doesn't have a voice, but it's his delivery also can sell some of them.
No, he did in the 60s.
Oh no, I know, but the thing is, what is it like? The Mamas and the Papas. Shit, what is it? The one that they do?
Dream a Little Dream.
Anyway. Yeah, I know they do one. I know Peter, Paul, and Mary do one of his songs that, and I just like the harmonies and everything. It just sounds better. But there's also something. I mean, you know, when you're listening to his songs, the cadence, and some of them are like patter songs and such like that just fit his voice perfectly, even though it's not a very good voice. Alrighty, so do we have any more? We're getting both. Which one is the crazier? Well, Springsteen. Wait for the Bob Dylan movie to come out. Looks good. Yeah, I'm willing to give that his day in court. All right, let's get the stop. We're moving right along. Boop-a-doom, boop-a-doom, foot loose and fancy free.
Getting there is half the fun. Come share it with me.
Moving right along. Boop-a-doom, boop-a-doom.
Let's
Let's see. We got 1-4. We've got 1-7 and 1-8, taking out 3 of those 14 10s. So we have to bring in 6 9s, and still, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 10. Alrighty, our second of the night. I don't think it's going to be the last. Or you guys are locked. Not really. All right. Let's see. That was Ardaba. And it looks like it's for the ladies next.
Who's Ardaba?
Already. Okay. So we have, this is one of Superman's adventures, Christmas adventures.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 of them.
Okay.
And what these were basically giveaways for shopping centers, for stores. Yeah. So let's see. Superman. I don't know which one was first or second. So I'm just going to go Superman Adventure 1. Okay. And this one is for you, ladies. Boom.
All right. Well, Superman's Christmas Adventure. To everybody, a Merry Christmas and a victorious New Year. Bailey's 3 department stores. Nice. So Superman's helping out
George Bailey.
George Bailey. Cool. Yeah.
Wow.
This is nice. It's a simple little illustration. I think I could give it a 8.
Just an 8. Yeah.
All right, so 2 8s from the Lesters. How about you, Eric?
I think that's a good number.
All right.
8.
And Pixel.
This is a lot of fun. I like it. I'm going to go 8 as well.
Okay, RDV.
Is this before he knew how to fly? He was jumping from building to building.
Yeah, it looks like he's jumping more than flying. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's got a big fat tub of lard in his arms.
Canceled. Oh. I'm going 8 with it.
No, we can't fat shame fat bastards anymore.
All righty, you guys are all wrong.
They might eat us.
Just like Miracle on 34th Street is a great, simple story. This is a great, simple cover. And I'm giving this a 10. This is just fan-freaking-tastic. I love it. I even get a kick out of To Everybody a Merry Christmas and a Victorious New Year. Bailey's 3 department stores, which tells me this is put out during the war. You know?
I mean, if we're going to have Victoria's New Year, I want him carrying Victoria Justice. Right.
No, it's we could look it up, but I do believe this would be during the war because they're saying victorious. All right, so Rhaegar is let me get the 10 up there. All right, and Rhaegar is giving this a 6. And let's see, Jay and Joe and Ice Tops give it its proper grade of 10. And then we have 8 from Olipong. Looks like a disastrous landing. And let's see, I think he could pull off landing on that chimney. 10, these covers just do something for me. I know, right?
You should have done like a dark blue cover with snow falling.
Dylan was the best individual songwriter of the 20th century, just could not sing. Exactly. The colors pop here. Why is the sky yellow when it's night? Well, the background of the comic is yellow, ethereal. Wilmer Rivera says 8. No comments from Patrick Sargent. And Desert Rose says 8. All righty. My favorite Dylan song is Love is Just a 4-letter word, sung by Joan Baez. And 7 with all the yellow background is wrong, says In the Disguise. Why is it yellow? Because the department store probably didn't want a spring for a background of snow and such like that. 10, also, if Santa can't fit in that chimney, Soups can just push him through. Well, we'll see about that later. Whether Santa survives is another story. MK gives this a 10. Alrighty, and next up we have a 7 from Ethereal. Super 10, cool cover and colors. Santa Fat, says Rhaegar, of course. So we got a 7 and a 10. Alrighty, Maranya says Superman Christmas Adventure. Superman helping Superman out, or Santa out. Simple, effective, sells the holiday and the book to target audiences. Score a Christmas 10. Alrighty, and then we have a 5 from Patrick Sargent. Did some villain murder the reindeer? I don't actually know. This has no number, but it is considered number 1, says One Slick. Alrighty. And, let's see. That is a 9.
What does it say? Regular U.S. payoff? Under Superman?
What?
I can't read that. Under Superman title, it says there's 3 little words. There's like 4 words there.
I think that's the date.
Says regular U.S.
But it does say something. Yeah. Oh, pay. Yeah, some regular U.S. payoff. Yeah. Huh. All right, let's get the stop. If you have a last minute vote, by all means, leave it. And if it changes anything, we will change whatever it had changed.
What killed me was we were watching Angels with Dirty Faces, and then Cagney pulls out at the Detective Comics. Not Batman, but like the ones you were showing here.
Uh-huh.
He had a comic book that looked just like the ones you showed here. The ones that are just like detective stories. That's all it is.
Okay, so we've got 1 5, 1 6, and 2 7s, taking out 4 of those 8 10s. And that leaves 4, and then 1 9, so that's 5. But we've got 8 8s, and that's where this lands, into the 8 column.
Michael got a 10. But okay.
All righty. It still lands in the 8 column, but I'll put that down. Thank you. right.
Register U.S. Patent Office. I like what I said. Pay off. Like U.S. paid them off.
Oh, okay. Patent off. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Patenting comics?
Alrighty. Oh, it's me again because that was with the Lesters, right? Okay.
Again?
Let me put up the go for, and it is go for Superman
Well, don't spoil
Christmas Adventure. Alrighty.
it. Well, now I know what's coming up.
And here we go. See, there we go. A lot more things going on here. This is a 10. Easily. Easily it's a 10. Santa does look so freaking jolly. The kids are happy. Superman seems like an afterthought, but that Christmas tree is really cool. I even like Kennedy's Boy Shop. Yeah. Wait, are they selling boys? What is the, yeah. Okay, yeah, but no, I'm giving this a 10. It is just, it is there, you know? That is a Christmas cover right there. That is awesome.
So what you actually it is
That
it's
is
the
super awesome.
it's JFK's sons. They all have their own shop.
Well, there, yeah, it could be the Kennedy's Boys Shop. You're right. There you go. All right. Eric, what do you think about this particular 10 cover?
Well,
I'm trying to.
Santa's drunk.
Him and Watkins can go out after work.
He's already passed out. And he's going to knock over the tree, and those lights are going to catch on fire. And yes, fans, kids, we're going to have a forest fire.
Oh no!
Thank the drunk Superman.
Santa.
And you want me to give this a 10? Think of the children.
What? I am.
Especially the one there in the right hand corner. Look, this fat bastard's drunk. All right, I'll give it a 10.
Okay, so how about you, Pixel?
Oh man.
Who are you again?
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Thank you.
This is a lot of fun. This is nice. Yeah, let's go. Classic 10.
All right, and RDB.
It is interesting to see Superman, or not Superman, but Santa Claus having red boots. The top part of it being boots, and then his
eyes.
And then and then the bag is brown too. Yeah, the kid obviously in the sports coat back there is gonna end up being like a hooligan. Wow.
What are you talking about? He's already got that girl's digits.
Yeah. You know what's missing in his hand is a glass of scotch. The way he's looking at Santa Claus and like,
I cannot agree with you more.
And you know what? That might be Robert Kennedy. Or no, sorry, not Robert. Sorry, Ted Kennedy. He's the one. He's the one that drinks the drink and drive. I don't go 10 with this though. I like this, but I do agree though. Like the background, if you can't, you can afford blue.
So what you're saying here, Ted's going, yeah, okay, Mary Jo, my car's parked right out back.
Exactly.
All right.
I
and
wasn't
what'd you give
driving. I
this,
wasn't there.
What'd you give this RDV?
I give it a 10.
10. All righty, ladies.
It's kind of a funny looking Santa, but the kids are all really cute, and Superman's pretty good. And I do like the packages, so I think this works. Honestly, I think I'd feel a little bit better giving it a 9, but it is still very nice.
Okay. And how about you, Melissa?
Also 9.
Alrighty. And let's go to the chat. And we've got notary public approval for the Comics Authority of America, says Patrick. Okay. No number might be a one-off. Well, these are one-offs. Patrick says 7, and Rhaegar, and it's better. Rhaegar says 8, and Jay says 10. So 7, 8, and 10. Alrighty. 7, 8, and a 10. And then Vincent Selling Boys. 6, I hate the faces, says Ethereal. Well, they don't like you too much either, Ethereal. Let's see, 9 from One Slick saying, and this is considered issue number 4. All righty, so we've got a 6 and a 9, and Ollie Pong is saying 9 for the Smokey the Bear tree. And then we've got a 10 from Desert Rose and Joe. So we've got a 6, 2 9s, 2 10s. Zoinks. 6, 2 9s, and 2 10s. And let's see, drunk on that John Lennon juice, says Patrick
Really?
Sargent. Let's see, Ice Top says 10. Really appreciate the wholesomeness. Wilmer is saying 9. And Maranya is saying Superman Christmas Adventures. Kids visiting Santa, stylized Christmas elements of the era, Superman looking heroic. Score an adventure 10. So we have a 9 and 2 10s.
Patrick, are you aware that it's the anniversary of his death?
We get that every year. Let's see. We have 9 in a disguise saying, wondering if all the yellow backgrounds might be a wartime ration thing. Maybe. It's a good theory. Super cool. Super 10, cool cover. Classic kids waiting to meet Santa. Give it a 10 for him. And MK, this reminds me of that old AFV video from the 90s. This little kid is on a half-drunk Santa's lap, and the kid says, "You got bad breath." Alrighty, and that's 2 10s. And then we have do like an old movie, pretending. Okay, anyway, life is a movie. Hold on, I forgot. Life is a movie. Okay, go on ahead. Feed me.
Seymour?
I thought Pixel was gonna pick it up because I was screwing it up.
You're doing the
Life is a movie, write your own ending. Keep believing, keep pretending. Okay, there you go.
Done just
All right.
what we set out to do.
Done what we set out to do.
Because of lovers, the dreamers, and you. All righty, let's see. I think that is it. Let me put up the stop because that's what Eric wants us to do. All righty. Oh, Austin says, Ford, those kids look possessed.
Michael, don't reward him with coal. Coal is not a
Alright.
punishment when you live in the
Let's
frozen
see.
tundra.
We got
like we do.
1 4 1 7 1 8 and 1 9 and 5. No, 1 4 1 6 7 and 8, and then 5 9s. Trying to take down 11 10s and healing. All right. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a 10. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so let's get to the next one, which will be in Eric's hands again. John Lennon was shot on December 8th.
Yep, in the back twice.
Yep. All because somebody thought what? I remember
heard
this story, but it
David
was like
Chapman.
your songs talk to me. It actually, I think his thing was he thought that John Lennon was asking people to do this through his songs.
I think he was a jealous lover and he just wanted them all to himself.
Yeah, he
that.
He loved Yoko Ono for her singing. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, Eric is going to start us off on the world's worst superhero video game.
And if he didn't love her for his singing, Chuck Berry would have said no.
What did you just say?
What?
What you just said.
Me? I said Eric's going to start us off on the world's worst superhero video game.
Marvel's Avengers?
Wait, no.
No.
Superman 64.
Superman 64.
I got it right away.
So, Venkman,
Yes.
do you think Maranya would come on just to show me her cleaver if I said that when the police arrived at the Kennedy crash site, they saw what happened, just assumed that she'd been driving?
You know, it's a real person. I wasn't going to make that joke, even though it is hilarious, but it's in bad taste.
Which is something that's never happened.
Wait, we
here.
don't allow bad jokes with bad
No,
taste?
no. But most like, I don't think
Since
she wouldn't chase you with the cleaver. She'd chase you with the car.
All righty, Eric.
All I have to do is hide in the middle of the street and I'll be fine.
We're done.
That was better than your original joke.
I'm going to give us a 9.
Alrighty.
It's a good story.
Pixel.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Oh, good.
Hi, I'm
You're
not
still
Pixel.
Cool.
This is a really good one. So it's another one, like we said earlier, with somebody being homeless for Christmas. That's a sad subject. This is also a sad subject. You see Superman, he's in trouble.
Oh.
Lots of requests for help this Christmas, and he wants to do his best to help. It's very touching. It's really good. I'm going to go 9 as well.
Alrighty. How about you, RDB?
Just gonna put one foot in front of the other and kick Pixel
And
off the
soon
door.
we'll be walking out that door.
All right,
Sorry.
I'm going 10 on this. I love this. The trade, the red and the green, and then the trim and all this around it. It's cool. They said they don't make anything like this anymore.
Okay.
These
You
are
got it,
these are very few.
How about you, ladies? What do you say about this cover? When you're the first.
I
one.
like the holly and the ornaments that kind of surround it. The letter it's a
Little boy
poor
running.
boy whose father is dying and wants Superman's help, and Superman looks mad. I mean, I guess there's eternal justice of things, but it might be nice if he looked more like sympathetic or upset.
Well,
or
he looks sad to me. He doesn't look
Yeah,
angry.
yeah,
he looks
yeah.
sad because
Yeah,
he's reading a letter of
His lips are-
somebody asking for help on something he can't help.
yeah,
And
I-
remember the letter came late. Or-
right. It was already too late when he got it.
Yeah.
It was, no, it's heart wrenching. It would be nice if it didn't look quite so dark and angry. That's kind of the vibe I get off of it. So it doesn't really have a lot of pathos or a lot of Christmas joy. So I'm just left kind of looking at it and going, this would be cool if it were something else. Like this could be cool for a different kind of cover, but I'm not sure if it feels
It's
Christmas-y.
it's
to me.
more
So what do you
depressing
for it?
because I look at the his symbol, his chest. It's gonna be red. It's a depressing dark black.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's kind of, and I get maybe that's what the artist was going for, like trying to.
But you give it a 9, or what are you giving this?
Oh yeah, a 9. It's still very well
Okay.
drawn, and it's a cool composition, and a lot of it goes well. But
How about you,
What-
Melissa?
What about you, Melissa? Yeah, that's my line.
On the spot, pressure, building.
Do it now, Melissa!
I pick 10.
Okay.
Melissa's like,
Okay, now I need to hear.
it's funny because the Starfire doesn't like it, but the Raven's
Well,
like, yes.
So
yes, it's so dark.
now I need to hear, Melissa. Well, what's making this like a 10 for you?
Oh, let's see.
It's so dark.
It's so dark. Let's see. Well, I guess there is maybe I kind of pick up a little more sadness, but also like the intense brow. I think is like I kind of read it as sort of a frustration at just maybe I don't know if he feels bad about his own powerlessness, but he's not that powerless. It's like it's not his fault, but maybe sometimes he definitely feels this situation and his heart kind of breaks for the young man, but it's almost on some level it's like they don't know I can't do everything. It's like and it's I feel like definitely as the story goes it's a little it's even in its own way unfair for Superman. He can do a lot but he can't do everything.
Perfect.
Okay, let's get to the chat here where Jay is giving it a 10. So is Ashley. Superman 64 equals Lord of the Rings. 7 from Austin. It's okay. It does the job. All right, so we got 2 10s and a 7. Button
Well, yeah,
and
Ashley's
2
here. I forgot to
and
say
a
hello
7.
to
Yep.
hello to Ashley.
Hello to Princess of I Love Comics. Let's see. Ice Top says 8. So does Joe. And Ollie Pong says 9. And Wilmer says 9. And One Slick says 7. Vincent says 10. So we have a 7, 2 8s, 2 9s, and a 10. A 7,
Now we know
Two
who's taking
eights.
over Isle Comics. It's gonna be your
Two
daughter.
9s and a 10. Yes. See, when I die, I know who's taking over, unlike Mike Barr. Alrighty, so
Mike
MK
Barr.
says 9, Superman, whatever his name is. Superman kind of looks like
Mike
Gregory
Barrett?
Peck a little here. Yeah, did I say
The man you
I
tried to kill off?
He said
I
Mike
didn't
Barr.
try to kill him. I asked
Tried to
him.
murder him.
I
Mike
asked
Barrett.
never mind. Yeah. fuck.
You're gonna die soon. Who's taking over?
I didn't say that. Okay, so anyway.
So who's taking over the
Uh,
Badger once you bump off?
Do you mind I get to the chat? Okay, MK is saying Superman kind of looks like Gregory Peck, giving it a 9. Super 9 from Michael Taylor. Maranya says Superman 64, simple, effective, little, yellow, different. Minimal Christmas elements used well. Superman front and center as he should be. This scores a holiday 10, so 2 9s and a 10.
Who hit the chat
Alrighty.
after he croaks off?
I know, right? Let's see. We've got a 7 from Ethereal and a 10 from Rhaegar. Idiots in the comics need to stop saying he can do anything exactly. And Into Disguise says 10, dark subject, though. All right, so we got 2 10s. He's mad because he has to do this stupid Christmas crap every year. Let's see, Christmas is the saddest time of year for a lot of people. You know, living in Indiana where the sky is gray like 7 months out of the year, I get it.
Nice.
I get that shit. Yeah. All right, so
Yeah,
2
what are you
10s. All righty, let's see what we got here. Put one foot in front
I know.
of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Let's see. We got 2
I've been humming
7s
that
and 2
all
8s.
day.
Taking
You know-
out 4 of those 9 10s and then 7 9s. Wipe out the rest with 2 9s left, and that puts that into the 9s. I mean, that
It
is
came
a first of all, I love the Santa Claus is coming to town special. But those songs are freaking earworms.
Dude, it
When
came
you're
out-
the first toy maker to the king. Yeah.
when it came on the radio, and I was like, "Really?
Oh, yeah?
They're
Really?
playing this without the movie?" And then I
That's
turned on this other channel called the Mix, where it's like a modern thing. They're playing a song from the movie Wicked on there. You're a radio station. Don't play freaking.
It's Gravity, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a
Pixel,
Ariana Grande.
that's the next book. We are on book number 12 of 14. And we're going to go to the Silver Age this time for Pixel's start off. And it is go for, what was it again? Superman or was it action? It was Superman. Okay, so Pixel will start us off on, there we go.
I'm waiting.
Superman 166, sir.
Do you know my favorite Pixel? Who my favorite character is from that movie is? Though?
Who?
Santa Claus coming to town. It's the Penguin.
There you go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
An amazing imaginary novel, The Sons of Superman.
Back in the day, their what are they called? Elseworlds were called imaginary novels.
No, that's
It's-
fine. There's stuff to like about this cover, but I think there are like a couple decisions that are just not hitting right for me. So I like a lot of it. I think it's drawn particularly well, but it's just not hitting completely with me. So I'll say it's 8. It's a very good cover.
So, Pixel, picture this as being a Superman and Lois show cover. Oh, would you rate that?
Yeah, this is like having Jordan and John as infants.
And Lois race swap.
So you go 7. How about you, RDB?
Race swap Lois is always great back then.
She's in the shadows.
Hi.
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 You just.
What do you give this, RDB?
I am giving this a super 10. I love the hijinks. So it's kind of cool. The giant candy cane is on there, and just the decorations. That's what a real Christmas tree looks like. That's cool.
All righty, ladies. Hey, ladies.
Hey. Why is Lois blacked out?
Maybe you're not sure if it's
Yeah, she
supposed to
got
be
drunk.
Lois. It might be Lena or one of the other ladies.
Oh, so they're not committing to who Superman ends up
Yeah,
marrying?
it's like an
Yeah.
Elseworlds. Anytime you see that imaginary thing at the top, it's like an Elseworlds story.
Okay.
Hey,
It's
Spinner.
probably Lois though.
Probably. Okay. The little kid on the chair looks.
It's Harry Osborn.
Yeah. But short. And he can't speak English very well. Yeah, I don't like this tons. I guess 7.
Is it the green
All
wallpaper
No, the green wallpaper's okay.
with the purple shapes?
I don't know, maybe it's just the weird portions on the kid standing on the chair and his portions don't seem quite right for someone who's supposed to be speaking with that kind of an accent.
know,
So
right?
you like a 3 or 4?
Right, and that dark shadow over Lois's head when there's really no reason.
It's
I
her
wonder
nightmare.
if the whole thing is almost like a mystery as to who the mom is supposed to be.
Could
And
be.
maybe that's what's going on because she's darker than anything else. So it seems like they're
Right.
trying to sell a mystery on the cover. Melissa, what do you give this?
I think I'll give it an 8.
Alrighty. And Eric?
I've got to give this a 10.
Alrighty. You are contractually obliged.
Well, it has the all important children beginning sentences with me instead of I.
Mhm.
Yeah, me can't reach him. Like, you're bigger than that, dude.
I
There's
know,
some-
right?
He
yeah,
can't
it's-
score.
Daddy, joy not fair. Him taking candy. He can't reach. Wow.
So what we find out is the mother is Bizarro Lois.
Okay, now that would explain some things, but that would
Yeah.
also raise some questions.
I thought it was Blackface
I'm
Lois.
sorry, guys. I gotta agree more with Eric than you guys. This is a fun cover here. I think I'm gonna stop in the middle at 9 with this one, though.
You know what's
All right,
great
let's
about
go
that?
to the-
You look at the
go to
windows. It
What?
looks like a blizzard outside.
Yeah.
What?
Patrick saying good night to all of you. Says I'll rewatch this tomorrow. Hopefully there's no more yellow. Well, there's one more big yellow cover. Jay is saying 8 and Ice Top says 7. Alrighty. And then we have let's see, 10 from Austin and 10 from Joe as well. And then we have One Slick giving this an 8. Patrick says 7 and Ethereal says 6. So it's a 6, 7, and an 8. 6, 7, and 8. And let me move this down a bit. Wilmer says 7. And let's see, we have a Super 10 cool cover and colors from Michael Taylor. Alrighty. And that's 2 7s already. Oh, wait, no, a 7 and a 10. And is Maranya? Oh, she'll probably, I realized I didn't scroll all the way down. Okay. Let's see. In a Disguise says 7. Nice cover. Why is Lois all black? Yeah, we were just talking about that. I think maybe it's a mystery as to who the mom to the kids are. Superman 166, wonderful rendering, holiday scene, Superman, Lois, and the Super Kids. This sells the book to the target audience. Score a Super Sons 10. Alrighty, then we have a 7 from Rhaegar and an 8 from Ashley and a 6 from Vincent. So it's a 6.
MK
a
is the next score.
7 and an 8. And let's see. MK, that's Lois. I thought it was Alfred E. Newman with those ears. Those aren't ears. That's hair.
It's Bugs Bunny without his ears.
Yeah, I know, right? Give it a 9, says MK. Alrighty, let me get the stop up.
Plot
And if
twist.
you have a
It's
last
Jimmy
one,
Olsen
feel free
cross
to put it
dressing.
in.
Could be
Say
Jimmy
again?
Olsen. Could be Jimmy
Could
Olsen
be.
undercover.
They wouldn't have allowed that back then. So 2 6s taking out 2 of those 5 10s, And then we have 7 7. So 3 of the 10s, and then 2 of the 9s, and 2 of the 8s. 2 8s are still left. This is an 8, ladies and gentlemen.
Could be
All
Amy.
right.
We've never seen her face.
That is true. Oh, wait, I have actually. So, alrighty.
She's a governess of disguise.
A governess of disguise. Okay, so who got this one? This was okay. Eric had 64. This was Pixel. So RDV gets the next one, and this might actually be a good cover for you, sir. All right, let me put the go in.
Oh.
Go for Supergirl. Yes, of course.
Ah, cha.
What is going on here? Okay.
I don't know.
Alrighty. Dun, dun, dun. Get that in. And here is Adventures of Superman number 487.
Yes. Look at, is that Jimmy Olsen on the upright?
No, that's that's Jimmy Olsen with a kid hanging on to his neck, taking a picture of Bebo as Santa Claus, and Superman helping out.
And Carly Cooper down there. Oh.
Oh.
Happy holiday to the Children's Aid Society.
Oh my gosh, that kid's getting a giant turtle boy. Cowabunga. Happy holidays
Oh,
to
poor
the
Jamie.
Children's Aid Society.
It's the Children's Aid Society.
I don't agree with Ordway's politics, but he was a damn good
Really?
writer
Yep.
and artist.
So what did you score this?
It's a little cluttered, but I mean, like the kids' purses make sense. They're like probably like 3, 4, so they're really short. I like it. And Superman's kind of like reminding him to be nice to the kids because he's kind of like
He's about to punch that little girl.
Well, the other one did. She's swinging on the garland. Look at
Yeah.
and then the kid's biting her leg.
Yeah, that's Jimmy. Poor thing. Why is he biting Jimmy? You're not really Santa.
I'm going
The little girl on his lap is pulling the beard down. You've got one swinging around on the garland. You've got the other one tearing into giant turtle boy.
Nice.
Yeah, so the kids are being brats is what we're seeing.
This is a 10. I love this.
All right.
Got the Tonka truck and everything.
Amy and Melissa, what do y'all give this?
Oh, this is adorable. This is a 10 all day long.
Yep.
All right. And Eric.
Yeah, do you need something?
Score.
Do you like this
Cool.
cover?
What he's saying is
I'll
it's
take-
obvious what he's going to give.
Right?
I'll take a ham sandwich with a little bit of side of mayo.
Okay, why are you asking me?
Well, you asked if you need something.
Okay. I think this cover is every bit of 10.
So cute. I love that.
All right. I'm going to agree. That's why I put it up here. This isn't my favorite Superman Christmas cover, and just by process of elimination, you know what the last cover of the night is. And I know it's not going to get as good as scores here, but this is probably the most Christmas. It's not like what the comic cavalcades go for, that kind of feeling, but this is just fun. This is just a fun Christmas comic book cover.
Yeah.
This is what's that? The best Christmas pageant ever. With the what were their names? The Holdens or something like that. That's the Holdens right here. It's just entertaining.
Yeah,
I love this one.
Rick, you're right. But unlike Spider-Man and Spider-Woman, you can actually tell where the web line's coming from.
Yeah, there you go. All righty, let's get to the chat and see if they agree with us or not. Austin does, giving it a 10. So does Jay and Wilmer. All righty, and a 9 from Ethereal, a 10 from Austin, Jay, Wilmer, 9 from Ethereal, 10 from Joe, 9 from Desert and Vincent. All righty. So we've got 4 10s, 3 9s, and as I'm looking at it right now, Rhaegar and 1 slick with 8s. So 2 8s, 3 9s, and 4 10s. 2 8s, 3 9s, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 10s. Alrighty, let's scroll down a little bit. We've got Ice Tops saying 9 and MK saying 10. We love Bebo. Also, what movie is this from? You're just jealous. I'm a genuine freak. And you have to wear a mask. That's Batman Returns, sir. All right, so we got a 9 and a 10 and a super 9 for Michael Taylor and an 8 from In a Disguise. Nice cover, but he looks like Bad Santa, which isn't bad. So we have an 8 and 2 9s and a 10. 8?
I mean, he looks more like Bebo than Santa, but the artist managed to pull that off. He has 3 separate adult male figures, and they're distinguishable from each other. That's kind of
but he looks like Bebo because she pulled the mask down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bibbo. Bebo is I'm Bebo. The Legends of Tomorrow.
Okay. I've been saying it Bebo for 30-something years. It ain't changing. Superman 487 says, Maranya, wonderful Christmas cover with Super Santa and Santa Bebo. Great details. Score a holiday 10. Michael's saying, hey, raise mine to a 10. Alrighty. And it went from...
He also says Bibbo in the animated series.
From 9 to 10 for Michael Taylor. All right. And we had a 10 and a 10, a 10, and an 8 from Spinner Rack saying the little girl looks like she's swinging on a web line. All right. So 2 10s and an 8. One.
I just, oh my gosh, notice she's got band-aids on her knee and her legs.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't the first time she's done this.
No.
He looks like he's ready to punch it. He is. Superman stopping him. Eric, is there a cover that you haven't liked? Yeah, actually, Eric has gone low on a few. Isn't there a few nativity covers out there? Best Christmas pageant ever. I haven't thought of that movie in years. They just released a remake, and it is absolutely a joy. Me and Gail just loved it. It was a very much a simple Christmas movie. Yeah, just like the TV movie from what was it, 40 years ago almost. Alrighty, so let's get the stop. All right, I think you can find the TV movie on YouTube for free. Like just type in "Best Christmas Pageant Ever" and it comes up. Alrighty, what we got here is 4 8s and 5 9s trying to. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 9s. I forgot to erase. Or 3 9. Yeah, 4 9s. So it is 4 8s, 4 9s taking on 13 10s, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You guys have been resistant to the yellow covers, so I don't know how well this one's going to do. But this is my favorite Superman Christmas cover. It's my favorite Superman Christmas story. And the ladies get to lead us off on this one.
Self-insert by E.
And here you go. It is Action Comics number 105.
That's funny. That's a really simple illustration. Santa looks a lot more like Santa, and the doll's really cute. Yeah, this is a. Oh, I love the really simple way the chimney's done, but like the 3 colors that they use for the different kinds of bricks. That's a really interesting way of interpreting that.
The story goes, if you don't mind me telling, the story goes that there's a bad guy who makes Santa so fat he can't fit down chimneys. So Superman helps Santa lose weight, and the way he does it, it looks like he's trying to kill Santa, like throwing him into a volcano. It's a wild story. It really is a lot of fun.
The fat off
I'm going to repost it so you guys can check this out. It's a lot of fun.
I guess if Santa's like some kind of Omega level mutant, that probably would help him lose some weight and not, kill him. So maybe that's how that works. But it's kind of funny, right? That I can see, and that's just some really clean lines. Yeah, I could give this a 10.
Yeah, that's a really solid illustration. That guy knows how to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa.
10.
Alrighty, Eric.
Yeah, it's a shame Dave wasn't here earlier when I gave a 6 and then a 5, but this is a 10.
Pixel.
Oh, you're remembering me this time.
Oh, did I skip you last time? What was the score then?
For the last one, it was a 9, but for this one, it's a 10.
Alrighty. And sorry about that. RDV, what do you say?
10.
Alrighty. And of course, you guys know I'm giving this a 10. It is my favorite Superman. It's one of my favorite Christmas covers of all time, and I love the story. Just love the story. Alrighty, so Jay's giving this a 10. So is Austin Proctor, and Spinner saying easy 10. Joe says 10. Ice Top says 10. Maranya says Action Comics 105, simple and effective. Cover and Superman trying to force Santa down the chimney. Score a 10. And then we okay, let me get those 6 10s, and then we'll get to the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we've got a 7 from Rhaegar. And then Wilmer is giving this a 9. And One Slick is a 10. Super 10, says Michael Taylor. Very cool cover and colors. My favorite cover, says Michael Taylor. Alrighty. And then we've got a 10 from Desert Rose and a 9 from Vincent. So 2 10s and a 9. 1, 2, and a 9. And we have also that girl doll in Santa's bag looks terrified. Well, because when that sack comes up, I guess it's going to pour over, and I don't know. Alrighty. And let's see. Okay, if you have a last minute vote, put it on in there. I'm going to put stop here, and what we've got is 1 7 and 2 9s going against 15 10s on this cover. Definitely one of the, not the strongest of the night by score, but definitely one of the strongest. And by all means, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. You guys can help us figure out the order these go in, as well as what comic book are we sending to season 8 bracket fights. All right, we've got 7s and 8s and 9s, all with 3. So we're going to need favorites and least. Oh, a 9 from Ethereal. Favorites and least. And there goes One Slick. It's like, I don't vote. I did that once. I voted for Barack Obama. It went badly. All righty, so let me get the go for 7s. Eric, you want to lead us off? We're going to need to know your favorite and your least favorite of the 7s. Let me drop this cover here so we can actually see what's going on. Oh, here you go. This was requested last time. These are the covers of the 7s. We have Adventure Comics, Adventures of Superman, 462. Okay, and then we had Superman, the Man of Steel, 109. And we have Action Comics 116. All right, there we go. What do you say there, Eric?
Okay. I think my favorite is the girl in the storeroom. And my least favorite is Derpy, which is what I was going for before. Superman face in the middle.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say Homeless. We'll call it Derpy. And Snowman. All righty. How about you, Pixel?
I prefer the Snowman out of all of them there. The worst one is the Superman warped face.
Derpy. RDV, what do you say?
Homeless, good. Derpy, not good.
All righty.
Need no like.
Ladies.
Can I look at that first cover?
The Homeless. Yep.
What is this?
Well, she's homeless. She's living in the back of a store. You see the Santa and the Christmas
She's in the
balls
Daily
around her.
Bugle.
Yep.
The Daily Planet.
Sorry,
Daily
Daily Planet. Yeah. The storage room they have.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd say that one would be my favorite of these. And as crazy as that 2 snowmen guys punching each other is, it does have something that's kind of very cool about it. So I think my least favorite would be the Derpy Superman.
And Melissa.
My favorite, I think the the homeless one. My least favorite, the one of the Christmas ornaments.
Alrighty. And let's see. I am going to agree. The homeless one is done very well, and the derpy Superman face is not. Alrighty. Let's go to the chat where we have Maranya starting us off saying homeless is worst. Oh, homeless is best, and worst is Superman with the ornament. So best is homeless, worst is derpy. Snowman F equals good, and homeless is bad. Okay, so Rhaegar is going for the snowman with 1 bad for the homeless. Best is the snowman, worst is derpy. And that was from nope, that was from Rhaegar. Homeless and snowman for ethereal. Alrighty. And then we have let's see, best is the snowman, worst is derpy from Joe. And then we have homeless snowman for our Vincent. And then we have best is soups with the girl and the ornaments. Worst is Superman punching Monopoly snowman. Alrighty. And snowman is the best. Derpy face worst, says Ice Tops. Alrighty, there you go. Let me get the stop, and we will ratio these to Alrighty. Boom. And I think this was pretty easy to flesh out how everything's going to go. It's just like that because you have, of course, no positive votes. Everybody voted, well, almost everybody voted for worst on that one. And then the snowman had 5 positives, but 3 negatives. And then the homeless had 9 positives and only 1 negative. Alrighty, so let's move up to the 8s. Eric, if you want to lead us off on that one.
Did you read Michael?
Did I skip first is best, middle is worst? Alrighty, and that would have been homeless and then the derpy. So there you go. Sorry about that, Michael. I will be more vigilant going forward here. Go 4 9s. What do you say, Eric?
Favorite is the Super Kids. Least favorite are the Lego people.
Alrighty. All right, with 8s, we have Super Kids and Lego people. Alrighty, and then I guess the other one would be
Pixel?
Super Santa.
Christmas
Alrighty,
Adventure.
which could describe damn near every one of them. Pixel, what do you say?
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
My favorite one is Super Santa. My least favorite one is... Yeah. It's
The ornaments?
the Lego heads.
Alrighty. RDV.
The cartoon.
Oh,
All these people that hate happy couples.
I know.
Right? I bet you're all fans of Paul, aren't you?
the Apostle?
No.
Oh, okay.
Paul that's in Amazing Spider-Man right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get that a lot as a married man. Everybody's telling my wife, no, leave them. They hate a happy couple. The people at work, the people at movie theater and the drive-through, her boyfriend are all telling her to leave me. It's ridiculous.
Which boyfriend?
That's the problem. I don't know which one. I'm just kidding. That is a joke I would only tell when she's upstairs sleeping. That's the kind of joke she does not allow, actually.
Don't look behind you.
I know, right? Anyway, I'm sorry. Who are we on here? It's
it's
Pixel,
me.
right? Yeah, Pixel. No,
Pixel.
RDV, the other Pixel.
Wow, the other Pixel. At least you know, like, Zach, at least you know,
Pixel.
could be worse. Remember, Zach was called the other RDV.
Yes.
I'm going. Yeah, that my favorite actually is the one on the right, the far right one.
The
Ed McGuinness, the Lego faces.
I said
Now,
far
what's
right.
the worst of them here, or the least of them?
The worst is the middle one.
Alrighty, and that is the Super Santa. Ladies.
Yeah. I'd leave it like it is, I think.
Okay, well, the best is the Guinness, and the worst is the Super Sons. Alrighty. Melissa?
I agree.
Okay.
They
And
do
I
look like a
don't
really happy
agree.
couple.
I'm going Super Santa as the best, and the least is the Lego, the Ed McGuinness cover. Let's see what they say in the chat. Maranya saying best is the Super Sons and worst is the Bennis. Alrighty. And let's see. Next up, we have Joe saying best Super Santa, worst is Lego people. Alrighty. And then we have Michael saying middle best, first is the worst. Super Santa and the Lego people. Ethereal says first and third. So McGinnis best. And the worst is the Super Kids. And then we have Ice Tops. Best is Super Santa. Worst is Mystery Woman cover. Okay, the kids. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That I had to figure out that one. All right. And let's see. We have Super Kids says Vincent. Super, and then Kids. So I assume that the Kids is the last one, but we got 2 Superman covers otherwise. Oh, I did say Super Santa when describing this. So, okay. Super Santa's best and Super Kids is the least. All right, there we go. Okay, so if my memory serves, Paul was met on the marriage himself. 8 best Superman and Santa Chimney, and the worst is Shadow Lois. All right, so Super Santa is the best and Super Kids is the least of them. Let's see. Superman looking at the ornaments is the best, says Rhaegar. The worst one is Super Santa. Are all of you blind? Can you not see it? Alrighty. And then we have Venkman, what about Undead Slick or whatever he said the other day? Unskipped. It's unskipped Quinn. Yeah. One skipped Quinn or something like that. Yes. Anyway, second and third from Vincent. All right. Yep. I was right. Yay.
I mean, you've also
that was the only way I knew how to describe. No worries, dude. We got there. It took me a while, but I got there. All right.
You've also said one skip, dude.
One skip, dude? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we put the stop up here, and we're going to ratio this. But if you have a last-minute vote,
I mean, if you
down
said
in
unskip,
there.
that'd be a totally other thing and kind of offensive.
Unskipped, dude. Okay, so right here we've got what would be the worst? Oh, wow. Okay, nope. That's -1. So, yeah, Lego ends up with 5 positives, but 6 negatives. Super Kid has 2 positives and 7 or 6 negatives. So that's actually the worst. And Super Santa is the best with 7 positives, 2. Let's move up to the 9s. We are dressed to the 9s. All right, let me put the go for 9. And Eric, what do you say?
Best is the very uncomfortable children's hour.
Okay. I'm going to put Chimney for that. And yeah, okay, so it'll be Letter, Chimney, and Parasite.
I think my least favorite is the Letter. It's just not as much
Alright.
going on as the other ones.
Okay, and Pixel.
My favorite there is going to be Superman getting punched. My least favorite is Superman through the chimney.
Okay. And RDV.
Favorite, oh man, is for me is actually the Letter. Least favorite is the middle. The Parasite one always reminds me of Turbo Man.
It's Turbo time. Okay, with the chimney being the least. All righty, ladies, what says ya?
I think my favorite would probably be the one with Santa in it and the kids that are like, wait, there's 2 of them? And least favorite, that's, I don't know. The last 2 are almost tie. I guess. Wait, which one is? I'll just go with Letter since I remember what that's called.
Okay, the Letter is the least. And which one was the best? The Parasite?
No,
Or
no,
the chimney?
the Santa and the chimney.
Okay, there we go. All right, Melissa, what do you say?
Okay, I guess my favorite would be Santa. My least favorite would be the Parasite.
All right. And I'm going the best is the letter and the worst is the Parasite. All right, let's check out the chat where Maranya is saying best is the letter, worst is the Parasite. All right. And then we have Michael saying this is tough. Chimney's best. The third is the worst, the letter. Okay. Chimney and letter. Next up, best is Chimney, worst is Parasite, says Joe. All right. And then Vincent says third and second. So the letter is the better and the Chimney is not. Parasite's best, letter is the worst, says Ethereal. All righty. And we have anyone who votes against the letter is stand in for Alicia. Okay. The best is the Chimney, says Icy Tops, and the worst is the letter. I told you when I wrote in the letter. All righty. Let me get the stop. Seems like everybody's done. And here we go. Let me get to the ratioing on the nines. Okay. Here we go. What we got here is, 2 positives and 4 negatives. I think, so that leaves it 2. It's 3, and that is, okay, yep, that's the Parasite. So that goes all the way to the back. And then we've got 4 positives and 5 negatives, which is the letter. And then the Chimney had 6 positives, 3 that's the only one that scored positively. Oh, my leg. All righty. So here's what I wrote down. I've got DC Comics Presents, Action World, and then we've got Santa Tree, and then Bebo and Santa Chimney. All righty. Let me put up the go for 10. This is going to decide what's going to the bracket fights. Oh, and MK just put in a late vote of Superman Chimney, and the worst is the letter, which actually is the way it's going. So there you go. Let's go for 10. Remember, it's DC Presents, Action World, or just World. Santa Tree, Santa Chimney are the ones we really need to pay attention to, and Bebo. Eric, what says you?
Yeah, I really want Fat Santa getting stuffed in the chimney to be the best, but it's not. DC Presents is the best, and Santa passed out of the tree is the least.
Okay, Santa Tree. All righty. Pixel, what do you say?
My favorite is DC Presents with Toyman, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's my favorite. My least favorite is actually going. Yeah, I'm agreeing with Mr. Breen. Mr. Breen. Candles.
The Santa Tree.
Santa Tree.
RDV, what says you? What are we sending to the bracket fights, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it's the globe. Santa with the globe. The best.
Okay.
And least favorite is Drunk Santa.
All righty. Ladies, what are we sending to the bracket fights, in your opinion?
Oh my goodness. Oh, my favorites are Bebo and Toyman. But I think I'm gonna go with Bebo for my favorite. It's
all right.
Cute. They both are. They're both great. It's really hard to pick. And yeah, I'll probably go with the passed out Superman there, or
passed out Santa there.
Santa Claus is my least favorite of them.
Melissa.
Okay. Yeah, there's some good ones on there.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Oh man.
I know, right? It's not fair.
Okay, I think I'll go with Bebo's favorite. Least favorite is Passed Out Santa.
Okay. And for me, well, as I said, the Santa on the Chimney is the best. And the least favorite, it's got to be Okay, and let's go to the chat here. Best is Superman. I picked the globe. Best is Superman Toyman, says Maranya, and the worst is the Santa chimney. What? All right, then we have best is DC Presents. Worst is the Bebo, says Joe. Okay, DC Presents, and the worst is the Bebo. And then Vincent says the best is the DC Presents, and the worst is the Action Comics.
Throwing the ball at the kids under the Christmas tree.
I guess.
Well, there's two Action Comics.
There's two Action Comics up there. One where he's stuffing them down the chimney, and the other one where he's holding the globe.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, but we do know for starters that the DC Presents gets the vote. Should have stuck to numbers. Got the name wrong. Okay. Let's see. We have. He's DC Presents Passed Out Santa. There we go. All right, no worries. And then we have Ethereal saying the first is the best, the DC Comics Presents, and the third is the worst, which is the Passed Out Santa. And then MK says best is Globe Superman, least is Toyman cover. Alrighty. Best is Superman Globe, and the worst is the DC Comics Presents. And then we have hey, Cliff on Comics, what's up? And he's saying, let's see, feel free to vote. What is your favorite of the 10s? If you need to see them again, I will show them again. Let's see what we got. We were on, we did, okay, Ice Tops. Best Santa with kids, and worst is Drunk Santa. Alrighty. Santa with kids and then Drunk Santa. So I'm going to assume he means Bebo and then the Drunk Santa, because there you go. And MK, you're trying to negate my vote, you brat. DC Presents posted out, passed out. Okay, got that. This is tough as well, says Michael Taylor. Santa Chimney is the best. The third one is the worst. They're all great, though. That is true. When we're doing this, that's one thing we should remember. The Santa in the Chimney is best. Yes.
And that's great.
And the worst is the third one, which is the Passed Out Santa. All righty, kids. I'm going to put the stop up, but if you do have a late vote, put it on in there. We'll include, to clarify, the one with the Santa that's angry. Yeah, that's Bebo. Or Bibbo, if you're RDV and everybody else in the world. All righty, so let me get this. Let me get this going.
I'm not angry about it because you say manga, and you say Simonson, so it's natural for you.
Yeah, it is. You say manga, I say manga. Either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. Alrighty, so
you say
we have. Let's see, what is the worst ratioed book here? Has to be Passed Out Santa. That is the least of the 10s. At this point, we're wondering, why did we give it a 10? Then we have what else is the worst of the? Oh my gosh! Actually, they're all the same. Only one negative vote for each of the others. So we have to go.
Really?
There is a tie, and of course, being the owner of this channel, I get to break the ties. And the tie is the Action Comics.
How dare you?
The globe is being held, and the Action Comics where Santa is being shoved down the chimney, and DC Comics Presents has got 6. Oh wait, I skipped one. Yeah, those were 2s. And then Bebo had 3 positives, 1 negative. And the one that we're sending to the bracket fights is DC Comics Presents with 6 positives, 1 negative. There you go, kids. This is the way it panned out. At number 14, we had the It's a Wonderful Life. Number 13 is the Snowman Fighting. Number 12 is Homeless Christmas. Number 11 is the Imaginary Super Sons. Number 10 is the Christmas Ornaments. Number 9 is the Christmas Adventure. Number 1. Number 8 is Superman versus Parasite. Number 7 is Superman answering Christmas letters. Number 6 is Superman and Santa raising 2 kids in their own home, accessed only by a chimney. That was number 6, by the way. 5 is Superman Adventure with a Passed Out Santa. Number 4 is Superman throwing a big-ass globe at a whole bunch of people. Number 3 is Superman trying to kill Santa by shoving him down a chimney. Number 2 is Bebo as Santa trying to beat up a kid. And number 1 is Toyman versus Santa. DC Comics presents. There you go, kids. That was actually awesome. I got to say, it was a hard vote for me because I look at that DC Comics presents when it's next to everything, and it really does stand out. I don't think this was a bad call. Really, really not. Not a bad call. So whose favorite made it?
I mean, yeah,
I
my
like it.
favorite made it.
Mm-hmm.
Did someone's favorite cover not make it to the 10s?
It's hard to see.
Yeah,
Go
the
down.
10 column is accurate, says Michael Taylor. Yeah. I got to say, looking at them all, that letter's cover also stand. My favorite overall is the letter. It is really good. It is.
The letter and Alice living in the back of the storage unit of the Daily Planet are like 2 best post-Christmas story covers, or just readings, and I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
The Toyman's a little more cheeky, tongue in cheek, but I love these. Roger Stern, and then you got Dan Jurgens just putting out what we need. We need more of that, more seriousness. Running is what Christmas is all about.
Yeah. Bunch of Scrooges scored it way lower than it deserved. My favorite is the letter. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to be doing this again on Tuesday. So the big question, I mean, this was Jay's, he was like, oh, we got to do Superman. We got to do Superman. I had the covers, so I was okay with doing this. We just did Golden Age. We've done Superman.
Is there Captain America covers that are Christmas?
No, not really. I mean, I'm sure I could find 1 or 2, but no.
I know there's the general Marvel holiday covers though.
Oh yeah, I've got Marvel and I've got DC.
Yeah.
Lester's, what is your schedule? Are you like, when are you here? Because I've got horror Christmas, and I've also got the cheesecake Christmas. Yeah. And I want to make sure that you guys are here for the horror. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then make sure to put that on a Tuesday because I won't be here.
Well, you guys aren't here on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah, often we're out with Mike's show, so usually
Wednesdays or Thursdays are tough for us.
yeah, that's true. So Wednesdays.
You know what? I think what we'll do is we'll do DC and then we'll do Marvel. I'll push the horror and the cheesecake back a little bit. And Wednesday we'll do DC and Marvel. What do y'all think about that? Because back to back, we'll be in the same mood. I have got 3 shows worth of DC. Well, actually,
I thought you said you want
shows.
to do the horror covers when they're not there, so that'd be Wednesday.
Yeah, but like I said, we could do that on any Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, yeah, we'll do Wednesday for the we'll do cheesecake and then the horror comics on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm good with that. All right, that'd be good for you, ladies. Oh, did we lose them? Oh no, they're there.
Oh no, I think we're still here. Sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I kept up with what you were saying. I'm sure that.
Hey, you're robot at my end a little bit.
Huh?
Yeah, on Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll do the ones that you guys don't like since you've got your other obligations, and then we'll bounce back here next. We'll bounce back here next Friday for some Looney Tunes Christmas. What says you? That sound good?
And that's Friday Looney Tunes. That sounds cute.
Yeah. We've got regular Looney Tunes and then Looney Tunes giant Christmas specials to
there
look
you
at.
go.
So yeah, and yeah, we'll put together some horror Christmas comics and there were some cheesecake out there, Glory, some Vampirella, so forth and so on. So please join us for that. RDV, what do you say? What do you got going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Monday. That was right. Today is Sunday. Throw me off.
Right.
Tomorrow is Teen Titans Go. We're reading that tomorrow. Probably the final 3 issues because there is only 3 left.
Okay. Michael, I'm putting the treasuries in their respective publisher.
Yeah.
And by the way, with Marvel, I've literally got Marvel holiday specials. So they're their own animals. So I'm going to decide what to put
the grab bags, are those all like holiday stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Marvel grab
Well,
bags?
no. Some of them, like I know one of them I had was a Christmas special, but it was you'll know that an android could cry. So
Okay.
it was just.
Because I just remember, like, I have
Stories of the
one,
year.
and it has, like, the thing and
Good
all
night,
that.
Ice Tops. Take care. Be safe.
It's a Marvel Holiday grab bag with the Hulk and the thing around it, and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But the rest
Yeah,
of them, like, the ones I was talking about, I was thinking, like, if you don't do those, I would say do the 90s Marvel ones.
Well, I'll show you
Is
what
there
I've
any
got
one?
as far as that is concerned. Here's where's Marvel. Alrighty. Yeah, I've got 3 shows worth of Marvel as well. So we might not.
Have we done Christmas Spider-Man?
No, we can't. You want to do Christmas Spider-Man? I could show you the cover. Like there aren't enough Marvel, or there are not enough Amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man, and so forth. So I've got to. I just mix them up into Marvel bags and DC bags and so forth and so on. There's very few comic books that have enough to do a show. Really? I don't know why. I mean, right now, literally, I've got hundreds of
too many tabs open
gigs of memory.
It's
yeah, that could be it. Okay, so they do have the holiday specials that I put together here. Yeah. So this can be one Marvel. I don't know how many we'll get to in one time, but also let me see here where it went. Christmas comics.
1, 2, 4.
Oh, that's comics. I'm looking for Christmas. Where the hell to go? Oh, here it is. And then I have these that I'm going to make one more show with. So in all honesty, there are 2 different Marvel things that we could do. It's the big question is, do I want to have us do 2 different Marvels and all that kind of stuff, or do I want to move on to different? But here is a collection of Marvel superhero titles. And I thought these would be more fun to do.
That's a nice Punisher.
I remember that one. I had that one.
Yeah, so I thought when we do Marvel and DC, instead of doing the holiday specials, do stuff like this. Because I don't know, this just seems more diverse in the covers. Yeah, so I figure we can do that instead of like the specials, because the specials, they're okay, but I think the individual comic book covers are amazing as far as Marvel and DC are concerned.
So far, I found 8 Christmas Spider-Man covers. 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they Amazing Spider-Man?
No, they're
Peter
just
Parker,
general. No, they're not.
They
They're
just have Spider-Man on them. Yeah, I'm
They're
not. I'm going to throw them in with holiday specials and so forth.
Because if you just want to do Spider-Man in general, yeah.
No.
So okay, Grump,
like I said, it goes with the Marvel holiday specials. That's why I got them already. Anything else is giving me extra work. And
are you?
I'm
What do you mean
done.
extra work? Hard to work. I just told you I found a bunch of them.
Okay. Hold on. Just say it's not just finding a bunch. Here you go. This is what I'm talking about when I say when I'm doing shows. I had tons of these things, and I managed to break them down, and now I have them in folders. These folders, of course, represent every topic. Some, like Walt Disney, give us 2 or 3 different shows. Same as DC, same as Marvel. They just give us 2 or 3 different kind of shows. So I've got Santa Claus, which it has Santa Claus funnies plus just random comics with Santa Claus on them. So I've already separated them and ready to go just to put up a show right now. So they're all good and ready to go. So
I think you're too much OCD.
Dude, it's just the easiest way to do it, you know.
Well, include the new Ultimate Spider-Man cover.
I spent at least 2 days getting everything together. So when it comes time, I go, okay, these are the covers we're going to do. this is really what the channel is doing. So, I mean, so
I was gonna say, hopefully include the Ultimate Spider-Man book coming out this year.
Yeah. Michael, there is a Nosferatu movie coming out, and it's Michael Taylor Christmas painted covers. You're going to see those in the Bugs Bunny. We saw a little in the Golden Age. We're going to see some in the Santa's Funnies. Those are everywhere. So yeah, you'll see a lot of this month. You're going to see a lot of painted Christmas covers. I'm going to try to shove as much Dell into your face as any of them. So yeah,
dear God, not Adele.
Not Adele, but just Dell. Yes, I'll let the radio stations and YouTube and all that shove her.
That Nosferatu movie stars Johnny Depp's daughter.
Yeah, I heard it's gotten some good write-ups too.
I can't forget that he has a daughter until it's brought up.
Yeah. Let's see. And here we go. This is what I got for. I'm gonna put these up a little closer to Christmas, I think. But you'll see that they're mostly the painted covers that we've seen already. As I say, we don't see one painted cover, but here you go.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of good stuff here, and also Santa's Funnies is another good one. So yeah, I pulled together so many to try to make sure that we had a good run on these. That you guys could see some new, some different.
Is anybody else
and
get the impression whenever Amy starts humming, it's kind of like Sally when she's drawing peanuts. It's kind of humming like it's usually like Sally does in the cartoon movies.
Oh,
this was a series called Santa Claus Funnies. So we have these, and that's going to be closer to Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Does Gold Key have a lot of Christmas painting? Gold Key is generally, not all, but generally Gold Key was reprints of Dell. So if I had a choice, if there was a different Gold Key cover, I included it. You'll see that in the Disneys. But a lot of times it was just the same. It was just as the Dell comics. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us. And thank you to everybody, Eric, Pixel, RDV, and of course the Lester sisters, Amy and Melissa, for joining us. Once again, Tuesday, 10:30, we'll be doing either the cheesecake covers, and Wednesday or horror, and Wednesday we'll do whatever the other one is. So there you go. Join us for that. It's going to be interesting to say the least, and you might see something new. And don't forget to join RDV and the gang over at Geeky Puppet Show for a Christmas comic book reading. All right. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Ko-Fi, drop $1 in the till, or show up on the auctions, which there should be one on Wednesday and should be one on Saturday. So thank you very much. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, kids.